Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my friend Monique. Monique is a real estate agent with Pinnacle Estates. So today we're going to be talking about trust and estate real estate transactions, and specifically the distinctions between trust and estate and just a traditional resale. So Monique, what is complex or different, or how do you handle a trust and estate transaction different than a traditional resale?
Well, Jennifer, I think there's a couple of areas that would be a little bit different. First of all, if the property is held in a trust, I'm usually also working with a trust attorney, so there's a third party in that relationship. It's a bit of a triangle there.
Right.
The other thing in a trust, if it's a trust, normally there'll be one trustee, but if it's a family, and particularly if there's not all relatives close by, you could have two relatives who don't even know each other who are co-trustees.
Yeah.
And that could create a lot of complications.
Correct. And disagreements and
it does indeed.
trying to get them to actually make a decision.
Exactly, yeah. So even trusts can get a bit quarrelsome.
Right.
Yes.
Well, and when we do have a trust situation, we are dealing with, heirs and people like that who think they have some control, but who don't have any authority or control, who often want to get involved too, right?
Right, yeah. Too many cooks in the kitchen, I think. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So from a real estate agent standpoint, it's really managing the parties on your side of the transaction to make sure you're able to get the property sold and disposed of for the benefit of the estate.
Right. I often have to remind the trustee, and technically I'm not supposed to be talking to anybody who is, they may be a beneficiary, but they are not a party to the agreement.
Right.
And to remind people that I'm working for the estate, the benefit of the estate, and sometimes I get very repetitive about that. And it's important to stay out of the personal issues as much as possible. And sometimes trustees, by the way, have either never sold a property or they have little experience, and there are times where I can answer a few questions, but I'm also mindful that I'm not a licensed attorney, to stay within my licensing regulations and perhaps to refer them to a trust or probate attorney.
Right, exactly. So if someone out there has a estate they need to sell a property on, how can they reach you?
They can reach me several ways. They can go to my website, which is LosAngelesProbateRealEstateSales.com, or they can call me at area code 818-430-6705.
Great. Well, thank you for joining me today, Monique.
Thank you, Jennifer.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends. We'll see you soon.